and in life. We're going to be traveling very soon. First stop is going to be Russia with Marcelo, American Sputnik. We're going live on his channel tomorrow. I was live earlier today discussing that. Thank you guys for going over to his channel and subscribing. He texted me and said that his subscriber count rose today, so I'm hoping that that is from my shout out to him today. I try to shout him out every day, but my buddy, Ruben Sosa, El Sosa, bro, he sent me a link one day and he said, check this out. So I'm like, all right, I hit play and I'm like, man, this is a pretty good jam, right? And I'm kind of, you know, nodding my head to it and I'm like, damn, dude, this shit slaps, you know, but let me just play it for you guys. I'm gonna play it for you here in a second. When we get a few more people on the live stream, I'm gonna hit play so that you guys can hear Ruben Sosa. I'm telling you, this guy, he's gonna be famous. We first met back when I started trucking. He was watching my channel and he decided to go and give night transportation a shot. He ended up staying there the full 2 years, I believe it was, because Night has this program that, you know, you pay for your CDL, but if you stay for the second year, you owe nothing in return. So he was smart in that way to just stay there and rack it out. Now he yanks tanks and he creates music. This song here is called Ya No Vuelves by El Sosa. Let's let it rip.
Okay, we have 2 weeks to fix your voice. Any ideas?
I do have one idea.
Miro el cielo otra vez, pero no estás aquí. Yeah. Mensajes en verde solo hablan de tu fin. Yeah. Ya no vuelves, lo sé, ya no vuelves, lo sé. Pero igual te pienso cada noche. Dices que no hay más que hacer, pero mi piel todavía pide tu voz. Que no vuelve, lo sé. Un mensaje me desvela en la piel. Me dijiste que era la última vez, pero tus besos todavía saben a miel. Yeah. Prendo humo pa' borrarte, pero vuelve en mi mente. La botella me recuerda. Tu sombra está presente en los mensajes en silencio. Me matan poco a poco, miro el cel sin respuesta. Y me vuelvo casi loco, tú con otro y yo perdido en la neblina. Tu recuerdo me castiga en cada esquina. Tus fotos en el cel son rutina y tortura. Me dejaste frío, sin calor, sin cura. Baby, no me llames si no vas a volver. Tus palabras ya no saben a lo que eran ayer. Te llevaste mi paz, me dejaste de ver. Yo te escribo canciones, no me dan consuelo. Ya no vuelves, lo sé, pero igual te pienso cada noche. Dices que no hay más que hacer, pero mi piel todavía pide tu voz. Ya no vuelves.
That's my boy, bro. He's gonna be famous.
Un mensaje me desvela en la piel. Me dijiste que era la última vez, pero tus besos todavía saben a miel. Tengo el cel lleno de nombres, pero ninguna eres tú. Me muero en la lista, pero ninguna tiene tu luz. Tu nota repiten en mi habitación. Ese te extraño grabado suena en mi corazón. Y aposté todo y me dejaste sin olín. Ahora juego solo en esta mesa sin fin. El silencio me consume, me encierra en el cuarto. Y lo que escribo en las notas ya no lo comparto. Yeah. Aunque todo se ve igual, se siente vacío. Dicen que el tiempo cura, pero muero en el frío. Tu fantasma se acuesta cada noche en mi lugar. Y aunque cierres los ojos no te puedo borrar. Ya no vuelve, lo sé.
That shit slaps, huh? That's my boy. I've known him for 6 years now, and I am super proud of you, Ruben. These songs that you've created, they absolutely slap, my boy. I'm gonna play his other one that I really like, Costa a Costa. So for those of you who like this style of music, I mean, everybody loves it. When you go to the clubs, they're always playing this type of shit, right? It's like, what's his name? Like Bad Bunny type shit, bro. So when I played, I think the first song I played of his that he sent me, it wasn't Costa a Costa. I think it was a different, it might have been Costa a Costa. But I was like, bro, I never knew you could fucking sing, dog. And it turns out he was telling me like he was too shy to just, you know, just bring that out, you know? And he finally broke out his shell and just did it. And I'm like, bro, that's how you gotta be in life. That's how you got to be. I know my boy's going to make it. And when he makes it, all the rest of us are going to make it out here. This is what men have to do to one another, is lift one another up and encourage each other. Encourage one another's dreams. Period, bro. Now, people told me I'd never be able to buy a house as a truck driver. Here I am, bitches.
Desde abajo mi historia empecé, limpiando carros, los platos lavé. Poco a poco la escalera subió, destrego de autos, a empresario me vi. Me dicen el dos, respeto gané.
Check this one out, you guys. Costa, Costa. I believe this is the first one that my boy sent me. First, let me play
Miro el
this one.
cielo otra vez, pero no estás aquí. Yeah.
Listen, listen.
Mensajes en verde, solo hablan de tu fin. Yeah. Ya no vuelves, lo sé, ya no vuelves, lo sé, pero igual te pienso cada noche. Dicen que no hay más que hacer.
That's what's up, bro.
Todavía pide tu voz. Ya no vuelves, lo sé. Tu mensaje me delata en la piel. Me dijiste que era la última vez, pero tu beso todavía sabe a miel. Yeah. Prendo humo para volverte, pero vuelve en mi mente la botella me recuerda. Tu sombra está presente en los mensajes en silencio. Me matan poco a poco. Mira el cel sin respuesta y me vuelvo casi loco. Tú con otro y yo perdido en la neblina. Tu recuerdo me castiga en cada esquina. Tus fotos en el cel son rutina y tortura. Me dejaste frío, sin calor, sin cura. Baby, no me llames si no vas a volver. Tus palabras ya no saben a lo que eran ayer. Te llevaste mi paz, me dejaste de ver. Y aún te escribo canciones, no me dan consuelo. Ya me vuelves, lo sé, pero igual te pienso cada noche. Dice que no hay más que hacer, pero mi piel todavía pide tu voz. Ya no ves, lo sé. Tus mensajes me desvelan en la piel. Me dijiste que era la última vez, pero tus besos todavía saben a miel. Tengo el cel lleno de nombres, pero ninguna eres tú. Mil mujeres en la lista, pero ninguna tiene tu luz. Tus notas de voz repiten en mi habitación. Ese te extraño grabado suena en mi corazón. Y aposté todo y me dejaste sin olín. Ahora juego solo en esta mesa sin fin. El silencio me consume, me encierra en el cuarto. Y lo que escribo en las notas ya no lo comparto. Yeah. Aunque todo se ve igual, se siente vacío. Dicen que el tiempo apura, pero muero en el frío. Tu fantasma se acuesta cada noche en mi lugar. Y aunque cierre los ojos, no te puedo borrar.
Yup. So that is my boy El Sosa. I'm telling you, bro, this is what men need to be doing, is uplifting one another. This is genuinely good. Now, if it sucked, I would tell him, look, bro, this shit sucks. Either get better, or I don't know what to tell you. But dude, oftentimes, especially men, and this was the live stream that I was covering earlier today, a lot of you men out here are some weak motherfuckers. Like, you guys will support ass and tits before you support another fellow man trying to make it in this world. And that's because y'all are weak. Some of you. But that is my boy El Sosa. I mean, tell me, bro. That shit sounded sick, right? I'm telling you, dog. That fool's on point with this music shit. Now, I'm gonna light my cigar up the rich way, which is right here at the stove. My boy, you know what I'm saying? So me and my boy Ruben, we're gonna be taking all y'all's wives real soon, right, Ruben, my boy? We got a Dinah Boucher. Dinah Boucher. So you're not I don't know what you're trying to say, buddy. Ándale pues, güey. Si te gusta la canción del Sosa, por favor, suscriben, güey, cabrón. Ándale. But I mean, his music is really good, man. He blew me away, really impressed me. Ruben, damn good job, homie. I mean, excellent freaking song, bro. So far, I've played all of his songs, and since I just downloaded them not long ago, they're like the first thing to play in my car when I hit play, and I catch myself just listening to it. Like, it's damn good, you know? Really, really good. For damn sure. So I got me here a little Liga Privada. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Liga Privadas, but there we go. I'm all lit up. Yes, sir. All right. Let's go back to the lounge and kick it. But hopefully YouTube isn't gonna think that I'm plagiarizing here, or it's gonna try to do like this, like try to demonetize me for playing someone else's music. I have the rights. Ruben gave me the permission. El Sosa gave me permission to share his music. Let me play this song for you guys one more time. This shit slaps, bro. Let's play it again. Ya no vuelves, El Sosa.
Pero no estás aquí. ¿Qué? Mensajes en verde solo hablan de tu fin. ¿Qué? Ya no vuelves, lo sé, ya no vuelves, lo sé. Pero igual te pienso cada noche. Dices que no hay más que hacer, pero mi piel todavía pide tu voz. Que no vuelves, lo sé. Tus mensajes me pelan en la piel. Me dijiste que era la última vez, pero tus besos todavía saben a miel. Yeah. Prendo humo pa' borrarte, pero vuelve en mi mente. La botella me recuerda. Tu sombra está presente en los mensajes en silencio. Me matan poco a poco, miro el cel sin respuesta y me vuelvo casi loco. Tú con otro y yo perdido en la neblina. Tu recuerdo me castiga en cada esquina. Tus fotos en el cel son rutina y tortura. Me dejaste frío, sin calor, sin cura. Baby, no me llames si no vas a volver. Tus palabras ya no saben a lo que eran ayer. Te llevaste mi paz, me dejaste de espera. Y aún te escribo canciones, no me dan consuelo. Ya no vuelves, lo sé, pero igual te pienso cada noche. Dices que no hay más que hacer, pero mi piel todavía pide tu voz. Ya no vuelves, lo sé. Tus mensajes me desvelan en la piel. Me dijiste que era la última vez, pero tus besos todavía saben a miel. Tengo el cel lleno de nombres, pero ninguna eres tú. Mil mujeres en la lista, pero ninguna tiene tu luz. Tus notas de voz repiten en mi habitación. Ese te extraño grabado suena en mi corazón. Ya aposté todo y me dejaste sin olín. Ahora juego solo en esta mesa sin fin. El silencio me consume, me encierra en el cuarto. Y lo que escribo en las notas ya no lo comparto. Yeah. Aunque todo se ve igual, se siente vacío. Dicen que el tiempo cura, pero muero en el frío. Tu fantasma se acuesta cada noche en mi lugar. Y aunque cierre los ojos no te puedo borrar. Ya no vuelve, lo sé, pero igual te pienso cada noche. Dices que no hay más que hacer, pero mi piel todavía pide tu voz. Ya no vuelve, lo sé. Tus mensajes me desvelan en la piel. Me dijiste que era la última vez, pero tus besos todavía saben a miel.
Another good one right here.
Me dicen el Ghost, la escuela de que nunca me gustó, la calle agarré desde muy morro en la movida que de negocios y feria con eso me clavé. Desde abajo mi historia empecé, limpiando carros, los platos lavé. Poco a poco la escalera subió, de estrego de autos a empresario me vi. Me dicen el Ghost, respeto gané, con sangre y trabajo mi vida forjé. Poco a poco la escalera subió, y en cada tropiezo jamás me rendí. En el lado vendiendo los kilos mi nombre corría temido en camino.
So there you have it, you guys. At the Salsa, I'm telling you, my boy is gonna be famous very soon. I just know he is. Music, every one of his songs is good. Go check him out on right here on iTunes, man. At the Salsa, it's where you can find him. Apple Music, you'll find him right there. Check him out. I have his permission to share his music YouTube, so don't try to take me off of here. Agent Thor Gaming, I want the speaker. Give me the music system. It's a JBL. What's it called? The 120, something like that. JBL speaker 120 party box. This is a baby system, bro. It's not even that great. There's this Sony one that I'm going to be getting pretty soon. It's like $1,000. I think it's like, no, I think it's like 1,500 or like 1,500 or $2,000. It's a pretty good system. That thing freaking bumps like for real. So I'm going to end up going with that. But this Liga Privada cigar is great to have with a root beer. Natural root beer with natural sugar, not that fake shit. That's what this is. Made with regular cane sugar. The brand is Henry Wainhardt's Gourmet Soda. Made with cane sugar, it says. So, yeah, good stuff. Well, we had a good amount of people in here earlier listening to my favorite song of his is Ya No Vuelves. So, make sure you go check that out. But again, very proud of my friend, Ruben Sosa. El Sosa, go check him out. Apple Music, you can listen to his, give his stuff a peep and share it with your friends. Play it when you guys are getting good and pedo together, or playing cards, or doing whatever it is that you do, right? Maybe you're going out for a day, going shooting for the day, right? That's some good shooting music right there. So anyways, what you guys are looking at here, this is my lounge. This is my area of peace. Whenever the family comes over, me and all the guys, we sit back, we chill here in the lounge, pull up a couple of extra chairs over there. I'm probably gonna be buying another set pretty soon for this lounge area. I'm not sure, but it's not getting old yet, so I think I'm gonna leave the furniture the way it is. These benches are really damn comfortable. So Living Spaces sell some pretty good shit, but I want to get some leather stuff pretty soon. So I might put, a dual seater leather little sofa right there. And we'll see how it looks once it is set in stone here. Man, this is a good cigar. I really feel the relaxation that this thing brings, man. I'm gonna just let you guys post up and send your comments, right? You can ask me anything about trucking, about my buddy Ruben, how he's gonna be famous. Shoot your questions, I'll come check it out. I can see the screen more or less from here, but I am feeling very chill. Wow. Yeah, that is a good smoke. Very, very good. Liga Privada. I'm telling you. It's a good stick. Very good stick. Very, very good stick. Make sure I haven't dropped no ash over here. This little, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I have this tray here. My father-in-law got this for me. It came with 4 whiskey glasses, an ashtray right here in the middle, and it's really nice. So I was like, thanks, Pops. This thing is really cool. So the first thing we did is we poured some whiskey and we enjoyed ourselves. Yes, we did. I think we got a comment in here. Let me read that. I won 11,000 at the casino. Should I tell my wife or my girlfriend? Why are you asking me that? I don't know your situation. If you don't trust her, I don't know why you're with her for. I don't know why she's your wife or your girlfriend. Right? If you don't trust her, why are you asking a stranger about that? I'm not trying to be a dick, I'm just being honest. You know? I'm not gonna tell you, yeah, tell her, and you don't trust her. Then again, if you don't trust her, you shouldn't be with her. Why are you with someone you don't trust? $11,000 is 11 grand. I've made from my job, I think the most I made was what, 8,900 in a week. And so, I mean, 11 grand, it's money, right? It's not a whole lot of money. If you could do that every week, that's successful. 11 grand goes fast. Now, if you're gonna ask me what you should do with the 11 grand, I'd buy NVIDIA. I mean, where are you gonna spend 11 grand at anyway? Invest it. Maybe put it to the principal on your house, right? Like if you're gonna refinance or something, or, you know, maybe use 3 grand to go travel and invest the rest, right? You can't go wrong with traveling. You know, I'm gonna start traveling. That's what this is gonna become here, is a travel channel. So hopefully me and my boy El Sosa will be traveling soon. I'm sure he's gonna tour around once people start watching him. And I know that my boy's gonna invite me places, and I'll be able to take people who are close to me along with me, thanks to him, right? Because he's doing a good job out here with his music. I know he's gonna be somebody, right? Monies that you get, you can invest in your friends, right? Like, hey bro, like, what do you need for your, you know, for your stuff that you got going on? Here's 5 grand, here's 10 grand, you know, investment. Then when he starts making money, you know, he kicks you down with a little interest maybe, right? Like, that's how people become successful, man. We help each other out, right? But it takes humility, right? That takes understanding that teamwork to advance in life is necessary. It's a beautiful thing to know that, you know, you and a buddy made it together, like these people who get on TikTok and dance together, right? Well, hey, if your friend's got talent and you don't, but you got money, you can help your buddy out, right? And sometimes it don't even take money. Just talk about them, right? Like I'm doing right now. I've always told people, if you've got something valuable and I have the platform, I'm gonna share it, you know? So go check out Sosa. Great music, great dude. This stuff pumps me up, man. Like, it is really fucking good music. Like, I'm telling, thanks for the likes, man, by the way, thank you. My boy's got talent. Ruben has got serious talent. El Sosa on iTunes, Apple Music. Check him out, man. I mean, I'm telling you, the dude blew me away when he came to me with that first song he showed me. Like I'm saying, I'm pretty sure it was Costa a Costa. I'm like, bro, this is really freaking good. And then he sent me this one that I'm about to play for you, Ya No Vuelves. And I'm like, bro, this reminds me of like what you would hear at a Bad Bunny concert or something, you know? Just because Bad Bunny is like famous, right? Everybody knows who Bad Bunny is. But I think my buddy is that good. I just do.
Pero no estás aquí. Yeah. Mensajes en verde solo hablan de tu fin. Yeah. Ya no vuelves, lo sé. Ya no vuelves, lo sé. Pero igual te pienso cada noche. Dices que no hay más que hacer, pero mi piel todavía pide tu voz. Que no vuelves, lo sé. Un mensaje me desvela en la piel. Me dijiste que era la última vez, pero tus besos todavía saben a miel. Yeah. Prendo humo pa' borrarte, pero vuelve en mi mente. La botella me recuerda. Tu sombra está presente en los mensajes en silencio. Me matan poco a poco, mira el cel sin respuesta y me vuelvo casi loco. Tú con otro y yo perdido en la neblina. Tu recuerdo me castiga en cada esquina. Tus fotos en el cel son rutina y tortura. Me dejaste frío, sin calor, sin cura. Baby, no me llames si no vas a volver. Tus palabras ya no saben a lo que eran ayer. Te llevaste mi paz, me dejaste desver. Y aunque escribo canciones, no me dan consuelo. Ya me vuelves, lo sé. Pero igual te pienso cada noche. Dices que no hay más que hacer, pero mi piel todavía pide tu voz. Ya no ves, lo sé. Tus mensajes me desvelan en la piel. Me dijiste que era la última vez, pero tus besos todavía saben a miel. Tengo el cel lleno de nombres, pero ninguna eres tú. Mil mujeres en la lista, pero ninguna tiene tu luz. Tus notas de voz repiten en mi habitación. Ese texto grabado suena en mi corazón. Ya aposté todo y me dejaste sin olín. Ahora juego solo en esta mesa sin fin. El silencio me consume, me encierra en el cuarto. Y lo que escribo en las notas ya no lo comparto. Yeah. Aunque todo se ve igual, se siente vacío. Dicen que el tiempo cura, pero muero en el frío. Tu fantasma se acuesta cada noche en mi lugar. Y aunque cierre los ojos no te puedo borrar. Ya no vuelve, lo sé. Pero igual te pienso cada noche. Dices que no hay más que hacer, pero mi piel todavía pide tu voz. Ya no vuelve, lo sé. Tus mensajes me desvelan en la piel. Me dijiste que era la última vez, pero tus besos todavía saben a miel.
I just gotta plug this thing back in. But I mean, that's basically it, you guys. Um, that's his music there in a nutshell. There's definitely more to listen to. Just go to El Sosa on iTunes and you'll find my boy waiting there for you to listen to. Excuse me, man, this soda. I'm telling you, when it comes to natural cane sugar in your soda instead of all that fake shit, there's nothing like the real deal. Like, you even feel different, for real. Fantastic. We are gonna go outside. I've got this outdoor heater. It's not even that cold right now, so I don't think I'm really gonna have to, I don't think I'm gonna have to turn it on. I don't think I'm gonna have to fire it up, but, and we're about to find out. I guess I'm gonna bring this charger out here because still gotta charge my telephone. So let's go do that, you guys. Let's go to the backyard. In the backyard lounge area, yes. The lounge, we never run out of lounge area around here, that's for sure. We never do. Damn it, this thing's heavy. I'm carrying with 2 fingers. That's one thing I hate about this thing. Gosh, it feels so good outside right now. It's the perfect temperature. I don't even need to turn the heater on, to be honest with you. What is this? Old cup. Damn it. But yeah, it's fresh out here. Whenever we get together with the family around here, man, we're always having good times. This portable charger here is a very good charger. I did a review on YouTube, and somebody actually bought this so that I could do a review on it on YouTube. So I was able to get that thing for free. Pretty damn nice. I turned this light off in here. Let me grab my water, and we'll go outside and start discussing a new topic. We're gonna carry on with this morning's topic on women and men, and how we shouldn't be blaming women for where we're at as far as society goes. Yeah, marriage can be a little unfair, but whose fault is that? It ain't women's fault. It is the fault of weak men, my friends. Weak men. That's whose fault it is. 150%. That was the topic today, and a lot of guys were getting mad at me for saying that. It's like men only. And you know, these guys on YouTube, there are very few who really care about your well-being as a man. People don't care if you get divorced. They don't care if you delete yourself. They don't care. Nobody cares. If that's how you want to respond to failure in life, that's on you. That's just how I view things. Okay? I'm not trying to be like heartless, but everybody's got their own shit to deal with in life, right? Dealing with your crap is like, there's people out there who care enough to listen, but in the end, it's gonna be you, the one that's not here anymore, and the one that was listening is still gonna be here. Are they gonna care deeply? Absolutely. Are there people who care about you out there? Yeah, sure. Sure there are. But in the end, you're the one harming yourself and then harming the ones that you love by selecting to delete yourself from life. And if that's the route that you're going to go when things get tough, well, you're weak, man. You don't have any business here in the first place. But I refuse to believe that at the same time. Like, God created everybody for a reason. He didn't, and everybody's got a choice on how they're going to respond to various things in life. This live stream's going kind of long. I think we'll do tops an hour. We're at like 35 minutes right now. But I think, what's today? Saturday night? I think my best turnouts on YouTube have been Friday evenings. Like, it's a little late right now. It's 8. Usually when I go live, I'm going live like around 6, 5, 4. But, you know, you see people like Andrew Tate out there, and these people articulate themselves very well. They're able to help you understand, and they're able to get you to sympathize. They're able to get you to care, but in the end, you don't give a fuck about what they're talking about. I want to say that 95% of people that listen to what Andrew Tate has to say don't really care about what he's talking about. Most of you don't really care about what I'm talking about. You guys probably think, you know, I'm just trying to get views. Bro, I don't give a fuck about YouTube. I don't give a fuck about TikTok. All I give a fuck about is my family, and I care about making sure that my state of mind is always in a healthy position, no matter whether I lose my home, I lose my wife, I lose my children, no matter what will happen in life. Look, if I lose my wife and children, as far as literally their lives being lost, I would be devastated, all right? Absolutely devastated. If I did something in life where I messed up on my wife and she left me and took the kids and my kids never wanted to talk to me, but they're alive and well, I'm mentally ready for something like that. I would never mess up on my wife, but I'm just trying to make a point here that this is how you guys have to live your lives, is constantly being ready for people to just walk away, and for you to be completely alone. You got to be okay with that, because even at a point in my life when I was alone, I was always able to go out there and make friends for a day or a week and then say goodbye, and I'll see you another time. I'll see you when I see you. Sometimes without getting any phone numbers, sometimes with getting phone numbers, but never answering them when they text back. Just go through life, meet people, make connections, make money, make differences in people's lives, and move on. We are here to help people grow in their own path, in their journeys through their own lives. I'm going to meet a lot of people when I start traveling that are going to help me grow spiritually and as a person. Okay, that's what life's about, growing. You should be constantly learning, constantly reading something. Constant, bro, always. And always be ready, right? If you've got a platform, raise your friends up as high as you can. People that, especially when you believe in their cause or what they're doing, you think they're a good person. Like me, I think El Sosa's a good person, so I shared his music with you. I think he's going to be big. I think that we're going to be going to some awesome places, right? Go Dodgers. Now me, I'm not much for watching sports, honestly. I watched sports more when the Lakers were the Lakers, right? Back in the 90s. 90s, early 2000s. Then I stopped, right? Actually into the, yeah, you could still say early 2000s, like until what, 2010, 2009? Like that's when it just, yeah. And then the Dodgers, man, back when Nomo was still pitching, and man, you remember when Mike Piazza was the catcher? Bet you don't remember that. You guys want to hear something cool? what's his name? Fernando Valenzuela. He used to hang out at my mom's work in Alhambra, Birdie's Bar and Grill. It's the Almanzar Golf Course. It's called Almanzar Court. It's a big brunch area, right? At one time, they were open all day long, 7 days a week. And then business started kind of going downhill, and they only had it for banquets and weddings and shit like that. Next door is the bar and grill, Birdie's Bar and Grill. So my mom started working there because it had more steady work. My dad worked UPS for his most of his life, retired there. And yeah, Fernando Valenzuela, I used to go there. I actually didn't even know who he was because, I mean, he was before my time. Like, he basically retired like right before I was born, if I remember right, if my history serves me correctly. But yeah, like, I kicked it with that dude a lot. I always wondered why he had a Lamborghini. I was like, dude, this guy's got like the best car of all the dudes who come in and out of here. But yeah. Go figure, huh? Fernando Valenzuela. Cool dude. Man, if I had a YouTube channel back then, I'd have put him on there to talk to you all guys, to talk to all you guys. I think back on the subject of men, women, relationships, things like that, guys. People get mad especially when I call men losers, especially when they get in my live stream and they're talking shit, right? You know, like telling me I'm a loser or I'm an alcoholic has been a good one. Anytime I pick up a beer and open it and have a drink, yeah, people are telling me that I'm an alcoholic. There's a couple of YouTube content creators that are like, this guy's an alcoholic. He has a drinking problem. They've only ever seen me on YouTube. And I'm always driving a truck, right? That's what I started on YouTube here doing, is vlogging my experiences as a blue-collar truck driver, a union blue-collar truck driver, Teamsters Local 63. And I love what I do. It's allowed me to buy this home. I sit on half an acre of land, 3-bedroom, 2-bath house built in 2008. And we've been doing some upgrades, got some more upgrades to come. I'm gonna start traveling now. This is gonna start becoming more of a travel channel. So I hope to bring all of you guys along with me on that journey. But understand, especially the things that people tell you that you cannot do. If you believe that you can, because thank God that I didn't believe people for a minute that I wouldn't be able to buy a house as a truck driver. Imagine if I listened to them and I decided to go back to what I was doing before, which was just staying in security. I was an armed guard for Northrop Grumman. I was an armed guard there. It paid some money, but it didn't pay much, especially after paying for child support. Fortunately, my ex isn't trying to rape me. She knows that I'm trying to create something for our children, right? So, like my current, my wife, she supports me in whatever I do. My ex-girlfriend, she supports me in whatever I do. She could be taking more money and she's not. So for that reason, I'm always going to have her back as the mother of my children, right? My wife's always been supportive. I'll always have her back as the mother of my child, right? My daughter. So don't allow what these men tell you about women to scare you, because not all women are created equal in that regard. I'm here to kind of flip the script on that, right? Because these women in my life right now, the mother of my children, don't treat me the way these men are telling you that women treat men. And I have my faults. I was a POS back in the day, an absolute piece of crap. I was, dude. I made a lot of mistakes, but I owned up to my mistakes, and I support the children in my life, and yes, the women in my life, because when you have children with another woman, or you women have children with another man, they are always going to be a part of your life. I don't care what anybody says. They're always going to be a part of your life in some way. And you got to learn how to navigate that. And you have to be an effective communicator. Because if you're not, you're going to lose. And you're going to get taken for everything you've got. Now, with that said, don't think that because I was able to pull life off this way, that you're going to be able to do the same thing. Not all men are created equal. Not all women are created equal. You're going to have a different experience from me. But for the most part, if you play your cards right and you are a desirable man, you're not going to have a hard time with women. Legally and emotionally. If you're a piece of shit, though, get ready to suffer the consequences of that. Be ready to pay for your faults. 100%. Be ready to pay the piper. But, you know, especially if you come into a lot of money and you're able to help more, people just have more respect for you as a man. Men and women get respect differently, right? I mean, that's pretty obvious. If you've got half a brain, you already know that. A man has to have something to show for him to be respected by people. A woman just needs to not be a piece of shit. She just has to be in her feminine, and whether she wants to go out there and climb a corporate ladder or be a housewife, as long as she has a good heart, people will always have her best interests at heart. A man just having a good heart doesn't get him by. And you'll hear other men complain about this on YouTube, and it's not something to complain about. These are just men that are jaded and that are angry. And their hearts are full of anger right now. And I'm sorry, God can't bless your life if the cup in your heart is full of anger, jealousy, hate. The list goes on of negative emotions that you can possibly allow to occupy your heart's cup. Okay? Once you're ready to do the work and empty that and let Christ Almighty take those things from you, you're going to start winning. Promise you, you're going to start winning. And it's not always a come to Jesus moment either. It's just the decision. Just be like, all right, you know what, God? You know what, Lord? I don't know what the heck I'm doing in life. Put in my heart what is right for me to do, what is the right path for me to take, and I'll continue traveling down that path. It's as easy as that. It's easy as that. The Lord will do the rest. Yahweh will do the rest. He will. I'm not desperate out here to get my YouTube channel up or my TikTok or any social media. I'm not desperate for anything in life anymore. All I want to do is work my career, stack my chips for my pension, live my life and love my family. That's it. That should be your aim as well. When I found Christ, my priorities changed, baby. All of a sudden, I became in alignment with his plan for me. When you are in alignment with his plan for you, things will fall into place. And you can call it, what do people call it when you bring things into existence? You speak them into existence. God gave us that power, thought, to bring things into material, right? Somebody thought about this bench before it was made, and they made it out of materials that are available, right? Wood, trees. All right, you bring these things to life. You shape them. The same way that Christ shaped us, we shape our world around us. And it's not hard. When we take a step back and look at life from outside, bro, you simplify all the issues in your mind that you think are big, and it simplifies it. Right now, you might not know what the fuck I'm talking about, but later on, I promise you, you will. If you don't remember anything else from this live stream, remember to go and check out El Sosa and listen to what I'm saying right now about this. Man, it is beautiful in Southern California tonight, you guys. Absolutely gorgeous night. If you guys missed this live stream and you're just joining now, I encourage you to watch the whole stream. We're talking about how a lot of these content creators here that talk about relationships, they don't care about you. All right. Some man, right, commits suicide over some woman. It's pretty weak. I'm not here to tell you that I'm here to save you. Only Christ can do that. If you're going to allow yourself to be so weak as to let a woman dictate whether you live or die, that's on you. You should have been stronger than that, right? Tell my boys the same thing all the time. And they're very young right now, 14 and 12 years old. Weakness has no place in life, but Christ can make the weak strong. It is not our job, right, to carry the weight of other people. It's our job to show people how to give their weight to Christ and to pass that on to Him. Because the moment that I started doing that and lightened the load on my life, I started living. I don't realize how much I was bogging myself down by listening to these politics. Granted, I stay informed, but I don't internalize it anymore. And I'm not here to try to figure anything out anymore, right? People are going to do what they're going to do. As long as I know that I'm right with my Savior and I'm being a good example to my children and to my viewers, it's all that matters. You guys are going to see me succeed always. Even when you see me fail, I'll get up and succeed again. Why? Because of my Creator. Period. That's why. How many times have you guys seen people try to get me fired at my job? Lying that I'm an alcoholic. Calling my job saying I'm an alcoholic. No weapon formed against me by my enemy shall prosper. Now, granted, if I was a raging alcoholic, they'd have found out by now. I've had a CDL for the last 6 years. What? Men cannot stand to see other men win. And I'm not one of them. Go and subscribe to my buddy El Sosa. Check out his music on Apple Music. You guys already were able to take a listen. Sounded good, right? Ya no vuelves, I think is the name of that song we were listening to. Badass song, right? I'm telling you, bro, it's a badass song. It is a badass song. Right now, I will take people who want to go live with me. If you want, you can go live with me and challenge me on anything it is that I'm saying. If you disagree with anything I'm saying, let me know. But if not, like, comment, and subscribe. And share with your friends. Also, like I said, this is going to start becoming a travel channel, right? I'm going to Russia soon. With my good friend Marcelo, Army combat veteran. He's gone through a lot. And he's a really, really good man. And he's doing what he thinks is best for his family, right? His wife's family's Russian. She's Russian. They just had a little baby boy, and that's where they're living. And I'm going to go out there and visit him soon. And we are going to start traveling the world, my friends, without being too, without letting you in on too much. Monetarily, I am well off, and things are going to start really opening up here very soon. Blessed. Telling you guys, when you stop trying to control things in your life that you can't control in the first place, you're going to start living. When you hold so much crap in your heart, it makes it real hard to receive blessings. It makes it hard to see open doors. Because opportunities literally only come not once in a lifetime, but they do come around once in a while. And you have to seize that moment when it presents itself. The question is, will you be ready when it presents itself? Everybody in this world, there's not a soul walking the earth today, not a person walking the earth today that hasn't had some sort of opportunity to present themselves to them. They weren't able to walk through that door because they weren't ready. They weren't prepared. They didn't have the foundation laid to walk through that door of opportunity and fucking succeed. And you're always gonna fail because you sit there hating on me. More people are busy hating on me than making things happen for themselves in their life. Jealousy and hate, that's a blocker for your blessings. The Lord will not bless haughty hearts. A good friend of mine thought that he had one over on me, always telling me I was going to go to hell if I didn't get married, telling me that I was going to go to hell if I didn't give my life to Christ. And I've had people telling me that my whole life. My whole life. I said the same thing back then that I say now. You will come to Christ when you are ready. Right? Because really that's what it is, because he gives us the choice. For the first time in anyone's lives, they have a choice. And this certain individual that I'm talking about, he has fallen. He has crashed and burned because of his haughty heart. Because he thought he had it going on more than I. Now he could be facing losing his home. Yes. Let me tell you something. You have a friend, and you guys take an exam together, and you pass and he doesn't, and he gives you the cold shoulder, and you see him congratulating total strangers and not you. That says something. He sees you as competition, not a friend. Cut that person off, no longer be friends with them. I'm sorry, but this is the reality of people often who are close to us. Oftentimes our enemies keep us very close. Especially if you become a public figure of any kind. For example, vlogging, everybody at your workplace is going to get to know you. A lot of people aren't going to like you. A lot of people will like you. And some people that present themselves to you and tell you that they like you, 50-50 that they actually like you. Nobody will ever actually tell you what they think to your face. I've only had one person, and we ended up coming to an understanding, and then he started agreeing with what I was doing. He just didn't understand me. Oftentimes your light sheds that light in their dark corners. They feel exposed, they feel threatened, but you are here, you're put in the position that you're put in for a reason, and that's to change minds, to change lives. Hopefully you do it for the positive and not for the negative. And understand that you don't have to respond to negativity with hate. Respond to it with love and understanding, because everybody's going through their own journey. Everybody is suffering. Everybody is going through something. Don't take offense to their response to you. But that doesn't mean that you have to tolerate it either. You distance yourself from that, especially when you thought it was a friend. Distance yourself. It's not a real friend. A real friend should be able to put their jealousy aside to lift you up, and vice versa. You be ready to do the same thing for your friend. Tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. You know? Sometimes I feel like I am stupid, you know? Just little things that have happened in my life where I could have really capitalized that I didn't. Sometimes I feel like, damn, I let that slip, you know? But I understand that in the end, man, I've learned a lot in life. I've learned a lot, dude. Learned a lot. And I still have a lot to learn, and that's scary. The more that I learn, the more I understand that I don't know shit. Especially this government crap going on and figuring out politics, you're never gonna know. You're never gonna know shit. The only thing we know for sure is they are conspiring against us. And we should be united, because that's the only thing we fucking know for sure. Is it's them versus us, right? That's what it is. Whoever has the most money is going to dictate how life moves for us. Period. Mater, what's going on, my man? So, if you guys have experienced some of the same things that I've been talking about, like, comment, subscribe, share. Hopefully I'll be able to go to Russia very, very soon. That is set up for next year. As far as, depends, you know, the state of our union and of the world at that point when I decide to finally go. But we're going live tomorrow with Marcelo, Army Combat Veteran, American Sputnik. So tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific time, baby, we will be live. And you will be able to see Marcelo on his own platform. So don't come here looking for the live stream. It's going to be on Marcelo's, okay? American Sputnik. So check him out over there. I don't know why it does that. I noticed this when it comes to Russia or any other country, but except for the United States. People put Russia and they block that. And people have put Israel. They allowed Hamas to come through. Hamas, Israel came through. All those words came through, were allowed to be posted on here. For some reason, when it comes to Russia, it's a word that YouTube automatically blocks. I don't get it. Weird. Your comment when you put Mother Russia. I had to, it said that the comment was hidden. I had to hit show, and then I have to post it up. Pretty weird. Pretty damn strange. Look it. Blocked again. View. You see? Look, I have to hit show again. And there's your comment. Isn't that weird? Mother Russia. Maybe YouTube thinks that we are Russian spy trying to change the minds of, people in the US of A. But let me tell you, the women in Russia, it is like 20 women to one man. That's what my buddy was saying. He's like, bro, over here it's like 20 women to one man, dude. It's awesome over here. He's like, don't tell my wife. He's like, hey, bro, is your wife around? There's a lot of women over here. Yeah, but he's been with his wife for a minute. I think they've been together for, I think he said 6 years or something like that. He's a good dad. He served our country. Went through a lot of shit. So you guys listening to this right now, make sure that you go and subscribe to American Sputnik if you haven't already. Great freaking channel. When I go to Russia next year, I'm not going to say anything or give a warning. I'm just going to be there and I'm going to be like, I'm in Russia and we're going to do some cool shit, dude. There's some stuff I want to say right now, but I don't want to say it just yet. I'm going to let it be a surprise. So for those of you who've hung on this live stream, it's already 63 minutes, man. Mater, make sure you go and check out my buddy El Sosa. I've known him for 6 years now. When I started at Night Transportation, he has good freaking music, dude. Some good drink a pisto and freaking vibe, right? Some good music. This, I think my favorite song of his was called, what was it called again? Ya no vuelves. Badass song. Kind of reminds me of Bad Bunny a little bit. Badass song. I'm going to show you guys his song again tomorrow on American Sputnik's channel. So remember, I'm not going live here. I will be live. Yeah, El Sosa. I will be live on American Sputnik's channel. 9 a.m. Mr. By the Mile. Thank you guys for being here. We're growing here together. Any of you who may have talents, you have a platform. I will see to it that I lift you up, because say you make it one day, man. You help me make it too, right? This is teamwork out here, baby. We're out here to get rich together. I want to try to get my brother on a live stream one day. So he's been working in a prison for most of his life. He's going to be retiring from there pretty soon. So whenever he's ready to do that, we're going to do that. I'm going to have him on here because he has many interesting stories and I have a lot of questions for him. And it's going to be awesome. I got to get my dad on here too, retired UPS truck driver. My brother's getting a damn good pension. I think they retired with like 95% of what they were making, 90 to 95% of a pension. So the Nunez family is nothing but success, brothers and sisters. So anyways, you guys, thank you all for being in here. I will see you guys on the next live stream. Have a good night.